And shifting our attention to related news coming in, a sign of worry. 5 suspected deaths in the national capital have been reported due to the heat wave. 13 people are said to be in a critical condition and they've been put on the ventilator. That's the latest news coming in. It's an update in the Delhi heat wave alert. As far as the heat conditions are concerned, 5 people in the last 72 hours alone, a relentless heat wave in the national capital has resulted in 5 fatalities due to a heat stroke at 3 different Delhi hospitals. We've been picking up reactions as well on what really has transpired, what the current situation is and how the hospitals are looking at it. Listen in.
The reports are coming around 5 people have died due to heat wave. What are the more details that you can tell us?
Well, in the past 2 days, we've had approximately 5 suspected heat wave deaths.
So why do you call them suspected? Are there other reasons?
Well, they're called suspected because we've been told that there's a committee which will decide whether they're actually heat stroke deaths or not. So we'll have to share the data with the committee and then they would examine each case.
With what symptoms and what condition are people coming in, and in general for heat wave, how many patients are coming in on a daily basis?
So in the last 2 days, a lot of patients came. We had 22 patients coming in, out of which 5 died, and there are approximately 12 or 13 patients who are on a ventilator.
There was also water shortage that is being talked about. There are 3 hospitals that has been mentioned. One is Lady Harding, RML and Kalavati Hospital. Is there actually a water shortage issue in the premises of this hospital?
Well, we don't have any water shortage as of now.
Let me go across to Yash joining us with more details. Yash, you've been tracking the situation in the national capital very closely, and not just today, the last so many days. We've spoken to the medical expert who says that these are 5 suspected deaths due to heat wave. They want to get to the bottom of this, whether or not the reason was just limited to a heat stroke or there were other contributing factors as well. But the fact of the matter is that the heat conditions in the national capital are extreme. In fact, yesterday, in the month of June, it was the warmest night in the last 6 years. That's what the ground situation really is looking like.
See, absolutely. The situation is really bad in the national capital because it's not just the national capital, but the entire northern part of the country is actually suffering from heat wave. Well, as per the experts also, for tomorrow as well, there's a heat wave projection, and perhaps moving forward from that very day, we can expect some sort of respite for the people for just a couple of days, but not more than that. So the conditions are very grim on the ground. Like we mentioned, it's a double whammy for the people here in the national capital. First, the heat wave, and second, the water crisis. Like you mentioned, that yesterday was a night, warmest night, around 35.2 degrees Celsius, which was reported. And in fact, as per many claims and as per many experts, the last temperature, which was similar temperature, was recorded was back in June 2010. So approximately 14 years back, that temperature was recorded. So the conditions, to be day or be it night, the heat conditions are prevailing, and in fact, no respite is in sight for the people here in the national capital. In fact, talking about temperatures, apart from certain regions in Uttar Pradesh, or the entire belt of the northern India had actually witnessed the heat wave conditions, and in fact, red alert has also been already in place in the national capital, because in most of the pockets, the temperature is already 45 degrees above, and so that venturing out becomes very questionable. In fact, experts and the health experts always say that if not necessary, don't venture out, because at this time, that is the mool mantra given by all the health experts, that if you want to safeguard
the Met Department has also predicted that there may be fresh rain spells in the national capital. That's going to turn out to be a little bit of relief, but for now we see no difference really as far as the hot weather conditions in the national capital are concerned. Many thanks, Yash, and stay safe, stay hydrated.